Booyah! What's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Early morning hours of July 29th. Very special day. It's a feast day for Philomena Lubana. I see there's one head in the building. I can dig it, you know. I know this is way late. I don't expect anybody to be on this shit. Oh, three heads. So there's three people up in this piece. We got excuse me. We got a new moon coming up here. Well, I'm in California, so it says new moon is Wednesday. New moon in Leo. Alicia Monique, you know what time it is. Vamp Life over here, Alicia. You know what time it is. This is my early afternoon. What up? What up? What up? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do in just a minute, I'm not gonna take everybody's time, but I said we're doing a new moon pool. Okay. So this is how it's gonna work. It's not nice, not complete without the crazy, you know. So I'm gonna do a 3-card spread. C-Dub, what's going on, C-Dub? And basically, the way it works is you pick a card. You pick 1, 2, or 3. And I have a feeling this is going to be primarily more. Lakeisha Kyles, salute. I have a feeling this is going to be more forecast, but it can also be something else, whatever it is that comes through. Once again, when I do the new moon pull, I'm going to give 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and choose 1, 2, or 3. Since there's not that many cards, you know, I would say just choose 1. You know, usually when I do a larger number and I say pick a number, go ahead, pick 2 numbers or whatever. But in this case, I say just, you know. So how's everybody been? God damn it, how you been? It's a new moon coming up. We in this Leo season now. All the lions gonna roar. But I know it's late. It's late here. I know it's early morning in other places. I'm not going to be on here that long, but I definitely wanted to give a new moon, you know, read for y'all. You know what I'm saying, and make it a little bit more interactive. So we're gonna, like I said, choose a number. 1 card. Card number 1. Is it card number 2, or is it card number 3? Alicia Monique, Team Leo, huh? My best friend's a Leo. Mexica Morena, ¿cómo estás? Usted? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping through. You know, I know a lot of y'all are either getting up for work, some of y'all anyway. But before we even begin, and so for you guys watching out there, if you watch this after the broadcast, just right now, take a moment to clear your mind and let a number, either 1, 2, or 3, pop up. Which card is your card? You tell me, man. Okay? You tell me. And once you got that set, I got one more thing I want you to do. Actually, 2 more. All right? Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Don't forget that. Mexica, I'm good. I am extremely well. Surviving this crazy Mercury retrograde. Yes, I heard. You know what? I don't buy into all that shit. But I got to tell you, this time span that we call a retrograde, whew, it has been fascinating. Fascinating. Guitarra suave. Hey. That's right. Lick that like button. I like that. Thank you, Guitarra. Lick that like button too, on your way in or on your way out. You know, don't forget to lick the like button, okay? Crack to crack. Wait, crack to crack, and then all the way back. Okay, so we're gonna do these cards real fast. But before I do, before I do, I'm gonna need something from you. You already know how I do it. So go ahead, I had to pull out some old schoolers. Go ahead and blow on my deck for me, would you? Okay, yeah, all right. I'm sorry, peeps. It got real cold. No, here we go. And now, without further ado, this is the new moon for July 2019. This is the way you like it, huh? I heard that. You gotta get busy with it. New moon pull for July 2019. This is the new moon in Leo. It will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, depending on where you live. So right now, just remember, did I pick card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and listen up for it, okay? Here we go. And slap it on the ass, okay? I'm actually gonna pull extra cards for each of the 1 cards, like background with some other details on this, all right? Margaret Moses, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I can dig it. Okay. So now that I'm going to start to read, I'm not going to be so much tapping in with the comments just yet. When I'm done, I will obviously be back and we can discuss whatever needs to be to know. Okay, so card number 1. I'm going to start with number 1. This is your first card. Can you see that? That's right, 7 of diamonds. Okay, I told you this would also be forecast. I feel like for many it's going to be forecast related, okay? These are some background. We're going to get into the background cards of each one, okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, offhand, I can tell you right now, some of you guys have... I feel like some of you have actually, those of you who chose number 1, you come through a stretch, and I feel like it actually might be even recent too, but things dealing with money, and you know, you probably realize this a lot or have become aware of it, but the way, to the extent that you feel about yourself is also relating to your money. You know what I'm saying? And or as far as whether you're going to feel good, whether you're not going to feel good, you know. So there's a lot of things that have been going on, and I think it's going to continue, not as far as like bad shit, but I'm saying your awareness of things, certain little personal epiphanies, personal revelations about, for you, by you, FUBU, right? This is the main card. Now, I do also actually have a very strong inclination. I feel like things financially are going to start, you know, bubbling up. And the rate that they will start bubbling up and getting better, and also you feeling better about, and I'm not saying that whoever this is for, that it has to be that you're broke or whatever, because you can have money and still be worried about money. So it actually has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But this is also about this next little period right here. I feel for a lot of you who chose this, you know, I can't help but feel like there's some of you too who have tried to been going for something, but it's like you keep banging into this glass sliding door. And whatever this glass sliding door is, you have this thing, this belief, this whatever, this reason as to why you can't do something, go somewhere, or whatever. But that shit is over with. And I don't know if you've ever had a problem and you go to talk to somebody and they say, why don't you just do this? And you're just like, why the fuck didn't I think of it? It's so simple, you know, and it changes the whole game. It's like you're going to have one of those. Okay, you're also going to have one of those about what is most important to you. And the reason why that's going to be important for you is because it's going to expedite everything. it's like all the fog's done lifted, and now like you see exactly what's important, what it is that you really want, and there's just nothing else to do but put one foot in front of the other. Most of the time, 99% of the time, the hard part happens between your fucking ears. That's where the real parking brake is still on. That's what's keeping you going not as fast as you can, you know. And it's not about speed, but it's about efficiency too. I mean, that's like you're grinding your gears. You know what I'm saying? You've been grinding your gears. All right. Also, for those of you who chose number 1, 2, it's also going to be time for health, restoration, recovery. You know, so you got this crazy little. I feel like this is a very positive time. When I say crazy, let me get, straighten that out. I mean, it's a positive time. It's something. It's building. It feels very expansive. It's on hit, okay, and you're actually going to see how much you actually worry about money. Because every time you worry, them thoughts are going to slide right in front, and you're going to be like, damn, man, again? You're going to catch yourself. That's going to be the difference in this next, maybe 2 to 3 weeks than the rest of your life before, is that you're going to start becoming aware. You're going to see these things play out in your life, okay? So, in the spirit of Leo, it's like you're getting this heart of the lion, you know what I'm saying? Gonna roar your way down to whatever you're gonna do. Okay, so quick commercial break. 29th today, Martha La Dominadora, her feast day is today. We're gonna actually go get her some coffee and some other little things. And yeah, so speaking of that, the Philomena Lubana La Dominadora Invocation World is now out. It's out. The doors are open. Okay, the doors are open. I will say that this was kind of a smaller batch, okay? So there's only 36 bottles, and I'm telling you already, it's going, and it's gonna go fast. I can already tell you. Yes, it does come with an invocation ritual, so if you're ready for that, go check us out. Now, card number 2, Ashe La Dominadora. Okay, number 2. If you pick card number 2, this message is for you. All right. Got to tell you, breakup season is upon some of you guys, or just being split from an individual who doesn't need to be in your cipher. Okay. That's the headline here. Okay. Some of you, it's actually going to seem to happen to you, but then there's others who are just going to be more proactive in this process. Okay, this is also about separating yourself also from certain situations. And for some reason, they told me somebody's goal has been like has turned basically toxic. It's something that they used to want for whatever reasons, but now the person they are now trying to keep going after this thing is not happening. There's going to be like a separation of it. Okay. Now, at the same time, this is also going to be this usually doesn't come with this card, but I feel in some ways very, very pronounced psychic abilities, particularly clairaudience and clairvoyance. Okay, so seeing things and hearing things. Okay, knowing shit you're not supposed to know, but you do. Okay, you pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to also either play a part or help assist you, I guess you could say, because a lot of us in certain relationships, you already know, like, I mean, when you're in a relationship, it's not for you. Like, you already know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's just we come up with all these excuses and we keep holding out to leave or to whatever, depending on how, who, what, when, where, why. But you know what the fuck it is. You know, like it's like, you know, every time something goes bad, which may be every couple of days, whether that's just something they piss you off, and it's like you start really you like you wake up and you start realizing, you know what, I'm not happy up in this motherfucker at all, and I ain't been for a long time. There might be little moments here and there, but like the bullshit way outweighs the little good moments. Okay, so where am I going with this? Anyhow, yes, I do see that there are some of you out there, like, you're just gonna know some shit. Something might say, hey, go look under the bed on that side, under his side of the mattress, and you go find a letter or some shit or whatever. I don't know, you know, something like that, though. You get what I'm saying? All in all, though, I do see that. I think probably one of the main prizes is this is something that you maybe never experienced for yourself, but when you do, you're just gonna only build on it. You can only build on it. You know what I'm saying? Your emotional, your own, like, for some reason, you're gonna start getting your emotional security from yourself. You're gonna start getting your emotional security for yourself. It's not gonna depend on whoever you're laying next to, whoever you're fucking, whatever it is that you're doing. You're gonna finally get it for yourself. It's one thing, yeah, to hear that. You know, it's another thing to read shit on these little crafty little memes on IG. The crafty memes on IG. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh yeah, that sounds good. But to actually have it be something that you truly know and believe in because you've experienced it. So like, this is something that you live by. This is you know. So I do feel some of that, but of course this can also, as above, so below, as within, so without. Because it's like, once you start getting more emotionally secure, you're gonna find a lot of times your magnetism starts getting litty, okay? Starts getting on 10, okay? Because you're walking around with this, you don't have any type of desperation, no neediness clouding your aura. You know, all it is just good shit. You know what I'm saying? And people just, they see it and they want this. So that's just it. You know? Let me see, anything else coming through for you, number twos? Talk to me. Oh yeah. Some of you are going to also make some successful moves, or like the foundational starting moves to something pretty big for you, okay? And this starts with, watch it, catch it, your network. I feel like a lot of you, there's some of you that are going to see this video and you chose number 2, and you're either doing something or trying to do something, or I don't know. It could be, I don't want to just say like a business. It could be something else, okay? But there's something that you are trying to do, and Spirit is saying, hey, your network right now is going to start kicking in. Like, think about it. Actually, you've had what you need all along, okay? Slow dick kiss on that side. Okay, boom, nah. But yeah, so you're gonna get what you need. And like I said, there's something in your network. The gold is in your network. You got a people are some of our greatest resources. People are our greatest resources, basically. So that's what I got for you, number 2. Now we move on to number 3. I don't know why this is coming in, man. But because it wants to be said, that's why. Kissy, what's going on? I'm taking it. Hey, what's up, TV? Let me go through, say hey. Miss Empress, what's up? How you doing there, Miss Empress? Vexing insomnia in full effect. I'm sorry to hear that, Kissy. Thriller from Manila. Yeah. Twanda Wilson, good morning. Good morning. Have a good day at work. Oh, who's that? Monica Montoya, huh? All right. How you doing? Guitarras. Okay. Michelle Borth, how you doing? Margaret Moses. Absolutely. Yeah, so Quinn Love. Hey, Saul. Oh, salute. Salute, salute. Okay, so now we're doing number 3. This is number 3. And some of you number 3ers, I can just tell right now, one of the big things that came up when I got this card was somebody's quitting. Like you've had enough and you're just quitting, like a job, of course. Like, I feel like this has a very proactive energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, man, fuck you guys. And that's it, you know? Oh shit, Miss Empress coming through with the super chat. My first super chat. She yeah, Miss Empress. Shout out to Miss Empress. Yes. You know what? Well, I'm not gonna do it now. Damn, I wasn't even planning on it actually. I was gonna say, well, I'll tell you what, Miss Empress, you super chatted, right? So you can ask a question on here after I'm done with this. I'm just saying, yeah. Shit, I have to. I got to. Shout out 19 heads and 16 lick the like button. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I finally got the $sign. You know what I'm saying, TV? You've been telling me this for like how long? Anyhow, some of you guys are quitting a job. A job is ending. Some of you guys some stupid shit may happen and you're late again or something. I don't know. But you're actually relieved. I feel there's such a positive response from this. Like, there's such a positive energy around it. Like, you know, things need to be destroyed so new shit can be built. You know what I'm saying? And basically, some things need to be moved out of your way. You know, so, and some things they just ran their course, man. Like, it's done. Okay. The other side of this, I feel like those of you who are on like your spiritual path and you've been doing maybe a certain thing or maybe working in a certain type of spirituality or a certain thing, a certain realm, if you will, that's ending, and you're going to be getting into some other and I think you already know because you've been hearing the call, all right, like into shit, you know what I'm saying? So it may be trying a whole new pantheon of different things, a whole new direction and path working, or a whole new something, okay? But definitely. Let me see what else we got here. So there is some endings coming for you number 3s, but you guys ain't sweating it at all. And Miss Empress, by the way, if you're hearing me, you can ask a question, you know what I'm saying? Or you can, email me or something. I'm gonna do that for tonight. Don't think that's the reg, everybody, but when I do a card pull, if you super chat, you're definitely gonna be put first on. I will answer actual questions and not just do a card pull. This is the second card though here, a little backup card for you number 3s. Yeah, man, that's my first super chat. Salute, Miss Empress. Shit, I forgot I even had this shit on there. I guess we got super chat, people. All right. So, okay, there was an idea. You had a plan. You had an idea. And, yeah, so it's not working out. I think you still might be under the assumption that the shit's going to work out or the shit will go through or, whatever it is that you were planning to either do, where you were planning to go, something. There was some plans in the works. There was definitely some plans in the works for something, okay? A plan of action, and then now you're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. And I feel like this has also been kind of this retrograde shit. I've done some things to it. Listen, you already know I'm not fearful. I don't be, but like, just so happens this is what's happened cosmically. You will find a lot of times internally and within your own internal circle, your own family, your own situation, relationship, certain things will come back up. Certain issues will resurface. Certain things, all that bullshit. But I think these plans may have even been made during this retrograde or like right before the retrograde. But as it's turning out, it ain't gonna happen. Either you're going to change your mind or it's just going to be made to know like it's either not happening or not happening now, okay? So be mindful of that, it's kind of like, don't quit your job. If I mean, you can quit your job, and sometimes you just should just quit. Sometimes it's smarter to make sure you actually do have that other job before you just quit. You know what I'm saying? So timing. I feel like there's going to be, you're kind of actually going to be in a flow. Actually, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, I feel like there's this going to be this undercurrent of flow. So even if you do quit, something else is going to be right there. Like I said, you got this flow. Okay, there's also this. Mr. King of Clubs over here. Now, this is also represented, maybe like for some of you too, I feel like this is coming in a couple different ways. For some of you, number 3, there might be a slightly older man, okay, between 5 to 10 years older than you, okay, approaching you, interested in you. He may be a little bit older than you, but he's, well, maybe, I don't know, yeah, 5-10 years. Some people might consider the 10-year stretch like, that's really older than me, okay? But yeah, so I just have to get this group out of the way. But there's a guy approaching, okay? And yes, most likely he's going to be an air sign or have heavy air sign tendencies. And what do I mean by air sign tendencies, Shango? Well, I'm about to tell you, okay? It means that they got crazy mental flows with it, okay? Mentally, they sharp as a tack. They, you know, they keep you on your toes with their conversation, the questions they ask. They keep you, they can really pull you in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Know what to say, when to say it, how to say it. You know, almost seems like sometimes it might be reading your mind. Okay, but yes. So for some of you, yes, on this, there is that person approaching. Okay. I do feel in the offset, you know, it's feeling very positive. Okay, now for some of you others, there's going to be some form of, I want to say like somebody who's going to come along. I feel like this is an older man too. Okay, could be an older woman though. All right, we're not going to be gender specific. Okay, but it could be whatever. They're older, but they got game for your ass. Okay, and I actually feel like this person has the missing piece of something for you. Okay, maybe even there might even be a possible like semi kind of mentorship thing or whatever, but they know some shit that you want to know or that can help you. Okay, the missing piece is coming. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I can pull anything out of anything else here. Just a quick moment. All right. Yeah, no, that's pretty much about it because I'm not gonna like force anything. Let me see here. I'm not even gonna say, you know, that might, if there is a volume 2. And by the way, Psychic Cartomancy is out. If you want to know how to do this, I can put you on a fast track. In 48 hours, you'll be 100 miles down the road, you know, if you've never done it. So we do take the beginner in mind with this course. There may be a part 2, and in that part 2, there's going to be more advanced concepts, advanced spreads, advanced things like that, if there is. But one of them I will definitely be putting in there is know when to say some shit and when not to say some shit. You'll just kind of get to know this shit. And a lot of you who do read, you already know. At first, you have that tendency to want to just and impress the client or the questioner with how much you can see or pull from it. But you will quickly learn that they'll be like, shit, they don't need to know that. They don't need to, you know. And I'm not saying it like that, but yeah, so it's just one of them cases right now, and I'm just verbalizing it. But but yeah, anything else as far as there's going to be favor here with like some form of a teacher. Okay, there's also going to be some type of a favor. I don't know, some of y'all, if some of y'all are going back to school or what that whole situation is like, but this may be one of those forecasting things where there's going to be a particular teacher, okay, who actually either can help you or they just have favor for you. You know, we all have had some of those teachers where it's just like that one teacher, you know, that, you know, just made it possible for you to get the fuck through, or they helped you a lot, or they just taught in a style that you really, really gravitated to. You picked up on that shit, you know? So anyways, that's the new moon card pool. How y'all doing? Never done what? Well, I've got a Libra stellium, so I can handle the air, man. Ah, shit. I believe it. A sugar to the daddy. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I want to see how y'all react, because I do have like this incantation. I've been holding it. I ain't, you know, but it's about getting a sugar daddy. Okay. So, anyways. Because every time, you know, I did it to myself though, because every time a long time ago, I started talking that, what you want, a sugar daddy? Okay. Cherie Jackson, peace to you. Lamia Black Lotus. Yeah, okay. Thriller from Manila says, enlighten me. Wary, what's up? How you been? Long time, Miss Jackson. Long time. Yeah, I mean, I tease a lot of you ladies about that shit, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, hell, you get the right one, and in the right situation, in the right context, I guess it can help you, you know what I'm saying? Why not, you know? But I would always say, if you can manifest a sugar daddy, then you can manifest anything else. So, in some ways, that could kind of be like aiming low, you know? But it might be fun for you. I don't know. Use at your own discretion. You ever seen the meme with the dude and he's all like crusty and got the taco meat all over, gray taco meat at that, all over his chest, just all over. And it's like, rent times, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want that kind. Yes, a mentor is always helpful. Yeah, not to, yeah, you know, TV. That comes up now and again on this channel. You know, do you have one to get a sugar daddy? Euphoria Fire. I am in California, the Bay Area, and it is probably almost 3 o'clock in the morning here. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, Thriller. So watch what you say. You just might get it, all right? Shit. Lift that. Why am I going to lift it? I'm paying you, you know. I'm helping you out. I'm sponsoring you. Lift that. Anyhow. So Miss Empress, I guess, you know what? I want to extend that to you in celebration. I totally forgot about the super chat. Yes, super chat is on, people. So next time we go live, when we do card pulls, and it's just all about, you know, doing card readings for y'all. If you want to get to the top, if you want to, you know, whatever, you could super chat. We'll do some shit like that. Good, Guitarra. You need to laugh. Laughter is medicine. You know what I'm saying? Salute, yeah, for you. You know, it ain't complete, Kissy, without the visuals. You know me. I'll paint that, you know, I got that paintbrush, you know what I'm saying? And your mind's the canvas. I will paint that picture in your head, all right? Dear good Watson. What's happening, Mr. Paps? But, Miss Empress, if you want to email me at AskShango@gmail.com and you want to ask a question, be a little patient with me. It might take a week or two, you know, if it's not something urgent. But shoot me that question, you know what I'm saying? Yes. It reminds me of that movie. I don't know how many of y'all seen that one movie, Kingpin, but it was about a bowling player, and he got his hand chopped off, and then like his whole life just went to shit, and he's renting a room from this old fucking gross lady. She's like, rent time. So, yeah, it works both ways, I guess. Be specific when you ask for something, all right? Oh, she did? Where did you go, Miss Empress? If you want to ask here, you can ask here. If it's more of a private question, like I said, you can email me. Just let me know here in a sec. All right. I don't want the picture of Cletus Netus. You're going to go to bed with Cletus on your mind, you know? Yeah. Don't worry. I won't talk about any teabagging or anything like that, okay? You know, a generous sugar daddy who just wants conversation, who just loves you for your conversation, you know? Right? He's seen you walking in them hills and was like, man, her conversation looks so beautiful. Yeah. Felix and Mwanta, what's happening with you, God? Salute to you. Salute. Yeah, so watch what you ask for. Miss Empress, are you still here? I don't know. If she is, oh, yeah, TV, I believe, says she asked for the card pool. And I'm not. Oh, she's gone? Well, if she watches it again, you got that coming, all right. With the assistance of the little blue pill, huh? You better go and you know what you do? While you guys are just conversing, you sneak in his stash when he goes to the bathroom and you replace it with Pez. You know what I'm saying? Now, hold on. You can't leave yet. Wait. Trust me. Usually don't take this long. Shit. Yeah. Well, Miss Empress, if you see this. Oh, okay. Where are you at, Miss Empress? I heard that, Lamia. Oh, Mr. Mwanta, I wasn't actually pulling cards for individuals. If you rewind, when it's over, you'll see. I laid 3 cards out, and I was like, go ahead and pick one. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. You know. Oh, you asked for, okay, she's here? Damn, how come I'm not seeing her? Miss Empress, what's going on? Oh, there you are. I see. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so card number 2, yeah, you'll have to rewind it, though. You don't have to tell me, Mr. Felix. It'll be on there. As soon as we conclude, it'll load, and you can rewind it, and then you can get the whole thing. Okay? Some interesting things for you number 2s. All right? So you want to check that out. Okay, so from Miss Empress, what we got here? Miss Empress. To celebrate the super chat being in full effect, she was my first super chat. She virginized me on the super chat. Okay? I've never had a super chat before. Miss Wanda Vance has been telling me, you need to get that fucking thing on. Hell, I just got my channel monetized like a month and a half ago. So that shows you. Right. All right, so from Miss Empress. Come on, from Miss Empress. Card pull from Miss Empress. Because she's super chat. She's super chat. Okay. Damn, man. It's like the same cards that just go. Oh, Miss Empress. Okay. Let me see here. Just a minute here. Just a minute. Un momento. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start here just because this is kind of bothering me a little bit. I don't know what's been going on, Miss Empress. Okay. I do feel, you see, this is a 4 of spades. This 4 of spades, though, is reversed. Okay. So I'm trying to tune in on, are we talking as of right now, or is this like on the horizon here? But one of the things that the 4 of spades represents too for me, and I feel like this is more so the case, I feel like there's something physical going on, okay? I feel like, I don't know if there was an injury, okay? Or if there was some type of condition that comes and goes or whatever, but I do feel like right now this seems to also be like, this is kind of, if it's not right now, like I said, I feel like it's on the horizon, okay? So I want to encourage you to do what you got to do to take care of yourself. I feel it's more of some type of a pain. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly where. Possibly even like your back, okay? Or maybe having to do with the shoulder. I'm not sure. But this is definitely something physical. And I want to, like I said, encourage you to take care of yourself. Do what you got to do, because I feel like this thing may start affecting certain things. It may even result in some type of a either like a chronic pain or something, you know what I mean, where you are almost finding yourself maybe constantly, maybe if not constantly in pain, and like it comes and goes throughout the day, you know what I'm saying, but it definitely puts a hamper on your attitude, just on your energy, you know what I'm saying. The other thing here though, and I don't know if this is current either, or if this is right around the corner here, what they're saying here. It's kind of a little bit not hazy, but you got this here, girl. Okay, so I do. This is coming a couple different ways. Okay, number one, I feel like you're gonna be either dealing with somebody. Somebody's gonna come. They may either be younger than you, or they may just a little bit younger than you, or they may have just like a youthful energy. But this is like a kind of like a Don Juan type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like just whoosh, sweep you off your feet. You know what I'm saying? You might have like a shit. Yeah, it's like Don Juan type of dude, sweep you off your feet. But being that he does have a pronounced youthful type of energy, Lel, peace to you. I would say just to watch out. I don't feel anything necessarily negative, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something new, there's somebody new coming into your life, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody new coming into your life, definitely, okay? So, and like I said, if he may already be here now, you know what I'm saying? Or he's about to, I feel like his presence, his energy though is around you. So it's either preparing to come into your reality or it's already here. You may not looked at him so far, you kind of just like, he might be a player, girl, whatever, but then like, I don't know, he says them words to you, next to you know, you just see this person through that light, through that filter, like, oh shit, I want to just throw it at him, you know what I'm saying? Like he just knocks you off your feet. All right, also I want to, you know what they're telling me too, either this is I feel like in some ways this is like you had something else like planned before, you don't put it on pause, or I don't know, maybe you stopped, maybe you thought you couldn't do it, or I don't know what it was, okay? Some type of a course of action, okay? And yeah, it's time to bring it back, or you are bringing it back, okay? So they're telling me persist with whatever that was. You have a plan for something, and or it could, whether it's a plan for something or a new project, or you're writing something, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it has to do with you know, the creative faculties, or even I don't know, some type of literature writing, and yes, maybe even some art, depending, or some form of art or something like that. But whatever it is, the main thing I want to tell you is I feel like there was something in the back. It was this was also from the past, but it's like time to pick it back up again is what they're saying, okay? So excuse my babble, you know what I'm saying? But let me see, is there anything else here? Yep, that's pretty much what they're saying. Hold on now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just want to also tell you though, as far as Don Juanicus, okay, just keep things in perspective with that, okay? Have fun, you know, you do things in moderation, all right? Okay, that's what I'm gonna tell you. There may be a pinch to start worrying about this guy and shit, okay? Now, yeah, also, I'm looking around here. And whatever this was too that you're picking back up, okay, may have either happened at a time when you were feeling more emotionally distant, maybe you were cold, you were more meaner, you were this or that, or at a time when you were dealing with a troublemaking woman of some kind, okay? There was a lot of havoc or something going on. Not quite sure which one, but yeah, so that's basically what I have for you right here, right now. You're about to pack it up. Once again, it's July 29th. Go on and celebrate the feast day for Martha, the Dominator. That's right, Martha, La Dominadora, Filomena Lubana, La Dominadora. Speaking of that, we have the Filomena Lubana invocation oil is dry. It's out now. Okay, we've been getting tons of fucking tons. All right, when's it coming out? All right, and we love each and every one who's out. Every time I get that, I love it. Okay, and I want to thank you. But it's out now. All right, it's out now. Right on you for it, J-Lo. J-Lo, what the fuck? We were just talking about you, J-Lo. J-Lo's a day oneer. Day oneer gunner. How you been, Miss Lowe? How you been? Long time no see. Yeah, so anyways, that is what I have for you so far for on this new moon. And oh, happy birthday, Kissy. Definitely. We're going to wrap it up now, but we may come back on tomorrow. If not, definitely Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get a session in with y'all where we just talk cards. You know what I'm saying? And the super chat will be in full effect. So that way, you know, if you want to ask a certain specific question or whatever, I have to do card pools on these broadcasts, because if not, I'd be there all day and a lot of people wouldn't get their shit answered or get a card pool. So I try and work it out the best way I can, you know what I'm saying? Euphoria, have a good night. Cypher Topastrio. Damn, did I miss you up there before, Cypher? Hey, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. It's been a minute. You got it, Miss Kissy. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night or a good morning. For me, it's a night. For me, it's actually an afternoon. I'm going to go finish this blunt and, you know, get into some things. Tawanda Vance, I bid you adieu. All right. LEL, peace and blessings to you. Good, Gitara. A satisfied, inquisitive mind is mandatory. The mind hates for open questions. It needs to get that satis. Nini. Crazy. All right, y'all. We out of here. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for everybody being here. And once again, shout out to Miss Empress. First super chat for Sango Ray ever. I know I've been on the air for almost 3 years now, and yeah, I've never had super chat, but I do now. And Miss Empress is the first one. So peace and blessings to everybody, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Hey, Miss CC Ryder, I seen your email. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna tell you, like, I get shitloads of emails, so like, it's not that I'm ignoring, okay? But I go back and I say, okay, now let me see, you know, because it's like one may be asking me about this, and I'm off down the rabbit hole, and you know how that goes. But definitely got you, Miss CC Ryder. And we love you, Miss CC Ryder. Thank you, everybody. Love each and every one of you. And like I said, we'll be back probably today or, yeah, later today. If not, then tomorrow. But we'll definitely get some cards in, okay? So peace and blessings, everybody.